Welcome to Gospel TV channel. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. They want to give you some of the international prophecies of Uebert Angel that were fulfilled by God. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you.
Just imagine 3.5 billion people watch football, and all they are waiting for is who is winning. So understand this. You're just sleeping in your house, who's saying, I give you the ability to bring back your year of birth, which was 1978. How much does a team win when they win the World Cup? 47 million. The coach gets how much? Okay, this is what I saw. One day I woke up and it was though a man called Lionel was celebrating. People congratulating him. There were things that the Lord was telling me. A year that repeated itself. I was troubled by my son there. Say the scores for the World Cup. Some of these people have a problem. They say, tell us what is going to be the difference in scoreline. The difference will be 2. I know one thing. If I tell them the actual scores, they go and bet. Say, it's Argentina.
So it was supposed to be France. France is supposed to win the World Cup. So what I actually saw was Messi crying, like weeping, like 10 is actually crying tears of joy. That means Argentina is winning.
Because saying, I give you the ability to bring back your year of birth, which was 1978. The difference will be Habelas Papam. Habelas Papam. Habelas Papam. America. When I was shouting here, Habelas Papam. Habelas Papam. It was as if an angel had arrived at a location. But it shall be like, you get in, you count, you come in, you count, you get in, you count. And it still looks like there is an opportunity. I didn't even listen in the first part. That in the tongues I spoke about the coming God. Yeah, when we started ministering this service, I spoke, Habelas Papam. Habelas Papam. America.
Sono un figlio di Sant'Agostino.
I'm a son of St. Augustine, and I'm an Augustinian.
Che ha detto, con voi sono cristiano e per voi vescovo.
With you, I.
London Bridge is down. You will hear that news. London Bridge means the Queen. Very soon. I saw angels crying. They were looking at Buckingham like this. It's not now, but it's coming. It's around the corner. Told you I saw angels weeping over Buckingham Palace because something was about to change. The changing of the guards in the royal family. And the Spirit of the Lord told me something that next few months are going to be very difficult. She won't go into next year. She won't see it. We are drawing closer to London Bridge. And to this day, I love Queen Elizabeth. Of course, it's not going to be long now. She won't go into next year. She won't see it.
This is BBC News from London. Buckingham Palace has announced the death of Her Majesty.
Raise your hands. I want us to pray.
Amen.
Because I saw in the realm of the Spirit, I'm seeing a plane, and it looks as if there is an emergency. And sometimes we're here and we are seeing and looking at Asia. That means God has made us custodians of a prophetic calling. Custodians that even our voices are now talking about nations beyond our borders. This is December.
A Boeing 737 aircraft operated by Jeju Air had crashed at the Muan International Airport in South Korea this morning, killing 28 people on board. A harrowing video that is on your screens shows the moment of the plane that veered off the runway and crashed and burst into flames.
It will be a war for water.
Pakistan calls this a water war.
And this war is starting this year.
At the UNSC, Pakistan says suspension of the Indus Water Treaty is an act of aggression.
So something very extraordinary. It looked like the whole globe of the earth was put in one place. And I could come, reach it, but I would reach it from a certain distance, yet it was so huge, but not the way it is. It's like you can carry it with a few aids and put it in a room. And then I looked and I saw one angel, and I looked up and I began to see his hands. And to the right hand, he had a scale, like a silver scale. And on the right hand, he would pick up objects and then put it in the scales. But I only got to see the objects when they were now in the scales. And to his left, he had gold. To his right, he had water. And the Lord said, look closely to what you see. And I looked and he said, what do you see? And at first it was very difficult because I just mentioned, I'm seeing water dripping from this side and I'm seeing gold on this side. Water is spilling, but the gold is just intact there. He said, but what do you see? I looked again and I realized that the water was tipping the gold. So it weighed more than the gold. And God said, I'm about to give you 4 wars that are not military, but they will be started by this. It will be a war for water. But this is just one thing that nations will fight for. And it'll be water. And this war is starting this year.
Now at the UNSC, it is Pakistan that has now resorted to spreading lies. Pakistan accuses India of provocative remarks. Pakistan calls this a water war and says that this water war is actually an act of aggression. Pakistan rakes up the Kashmir issue to dilute the narrative of the Pahalgam terror attack. Also blames India for military build-up and provocative statements. At the UNSC, Pakistan says suspension of the Indus Water Treaty is an act of aggression.